Alright, so I'm going to show you guys this really bomb recipe. I personally do not have a name for it. I actually seen it and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, as always. So you're going to start with 1 pound of ground meat, like cooked. I use ground bison. You can use ground beef, ground turkey, whatever suits you, right? And then we're going to get some taco seasoning. I use this. You can use whatever kind you want, as long as it is taco seasoning, homemade, whatever. And then you're just going to follow the directions, which is 3/4 a cup of water. Then you're going to add your seasoning. Alright, then get that all mixed up. This will take a second, but once you get it all mixed up, you're gonna, let it absorb all the juice and stuff like you would with regular taco meat. Just follow that directions, and that'll be done, right? And then I will be right back. Alright, our taco seasoning is all cooked in. Should look something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we're going to take gourmet nacho cheese. The original one, he used queso. I like the cheddar better. So that is what I am using. I actually am going to put maybe one can of this cheese sauce in here.
We're gonna dial Oscar's phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone and find out the reason why he's not you. If that doesn't work, we'll call David, okay? Right on. Alright, here we go.
Alright, I'm gonna finish scraping this out and then I'm going to mix it. I'll be right back. Alright, it is all mixed together, looking really lovely, wonderful, perfect. So we're going to just turn our heat on low, so that way it stays warm, kind of cooks a little bit at the same time. Don't want it too hot. Okay, and then 1 second, I'm going to carry you over to the other side of this meal. Alright, the second part of this recipe, you want a decent sized pan. This is my little Pyrex. Well, little, it's still pretty good sized. Oh, baby. She's hungry. She can smell the food. And then you take some taquitos. I use the chicken and cheese. I think I use different ones every time I make this. So, whatever kind floats your boat, that's the kind I recommend to use. Then you're just going to lay these out. Literally want a layer on the bottom of your pan. And that box is empty. Actually, we got a second one of the 15s. We will not use all of these. So if you wanted, felt if I was opening in the right spot. If you wanted to get a smaller box, then you could. You would do just the same thing. You want these to be in here all nice and tight. Cover the whole perimeter. Then break one, put it right there. I like mine like full, so I'm gonna stuff it. Alright, we are nice and full in line. Then we're going to take red enchilada sauce, right? And you're going to take 2 of the smaller cans and just dump it all over the top. These are the 10-ounce cans. And I said just 2 of them. It does not matter the brand used. Use. Just dump it. You want them completely covered. Here, let me go grab my beef mixture. Hold on. Alright, I got my meat mixture. Just lather it all on there. While I'm doing this, my oven is preheating to 375.
Dang, she's like a scammer. What?
We're just gonna spread this out evenly.
That farmer, she knew. That farmer, she was totally a scammer. That Grateful Dude, you send me a Galaxy, I'll play your song, dude. She sounds like she's tipsy now. Laugh out loud.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, it is evenly spread across there. Now we're gonna take, I can't remember if it's 1 or 2 cups of cheese. So let's find out together. I'm using Mexican style blend. Oliver Valley. Nothing fancy.
I feel like you guys are distracting me right now, just the two. I feel like I'm getting double.
And you're just going to spread it all over the top. Yep, I think this is a two bag job. Then we're gonna grab this one over here. That one did not open. Oh, bless you, baby. Hold on, I need scissors. Alright, I went ahead and covered it with cheese. It took both bags, so just saying. And then you're going to take aluminum foil. And you're going to cover it. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 375 for like, I don't know, 40 minutes. About 45 minutes. You want the taquitos in the bottom to cook. So I'll just check on it here in a second. I will be back though with the final product. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, it has been actually an hour since I put it in, and it is done. So then you're going to want to cut a big beautiful slice. Make sure you get through those taquitos.
Did this guy just seriously fall? Come on.
So you're actually supposed to top this whole thing with Fritos. If you were going to eat the whole thing, I would go ahead and use, it's one whole bag of like a big bag of Fritos. But yeah, if you refrigerate it, your Fritos go like soggy. So I would not recommend using them. Normally the chili Fritos is the best one I have used so far, but I forgot to get some before I left the store. So I have no Fritos except like leftover Fritos. We're just gonna top some of these in here. And then, love, do you want sour cream? Yeah? Slop some sour cream on it, and it is done. This has to be the best meal ever. Well, one of them. There's several different kinds. But, yeah, thanks for watching, you guys.